What's up, Raider Nation? Professor Kennedy here with this week's Raiders Review. Something I want to draw some attention to. Now, last year, Coach Tom Cable, the offensive line coach of the Raiders, came under some fire about the way the offensive line performed. And I thought it was unfair. I mean, how do you fix two rookie tackles playing in the National Football League? That's not really a formula for success. But this year, with the addition of Trenton Brown and Colton Miller having another year under their belt, I wanted to draw some particularly close attention to the way these guys played against Chicago and London last week. What stood out to me most is the fact that all the talk was about this monsters of midway defense. Khalil Mack, rightfully so, they had done some good things, but they didn't give our offensive line any credit. And I was really pleased with the game plan that the Raiders put together to attack, especially number 52, and keep him on his heels. So today I want to look at some of those plays that they had some success with against the Bears. This first one we're going to talk about is 99 bunch crunch. And when the action that's going to happen here is Marcel Aitman is going to crack down on the in-man on line of scrimmage, which happens to be Khalil Mack. Guard is going to reach, center is going to reach, backside guard, backside tackle, backside tight end are all going to reach. The next gap over. Left tackle has to be athletic to pull out on the edge and seal the edge. More times than not, he's going to be going after that corner. Now, as you watch the play, pay particular close attention to Rodney Hudson, number 61 in the center, escapes and just gets a piece of the linebacker Trevathan. Doesn't need to get much, a piece. But also look at Colton Miller at the top. He's able to open up that hole for Josh Jacobs to get through, and he has a nice tunnel for a big game. Next play, we're going to focus on right tackle Trenton Brown. I'm going to circle him right here. Now, what he's going to do along with the rest of the offensive line is force the action this way. And it'll be a little bit of a misdirection because Darren Waller's going to come in and trap Khalil Mack on the end of the line of scrimmage, and it's going to create a nice lane. But pay particularly close attention to the way that Trent Brown opens up this hole even more. He's going to seal this defensive tackle, then smash him inside to create even a bigger hole. Look how much he clears it out. Now look at the tunnel that's up in front of him. Foster Moreau is able to get up on the safety. Ben Waller does a good job at trapping Khalil. It's off to the races. Last play I want to talk about is 34 stretch. Very simple give play. It's going to come straight downhill off tackle. The purpose of this play is to have your offensive tackle isolated on a defensive end to create space and have a matchup problem. Undersized Khalil Mack, oversized Trenton Brown. Center and guard, reach up to the first linebacker. Guard and tackle, reach up to the second linebacker. Receivers block, creates a natural lane between the A and B gaps. Now watch how Trent Brown displaces Khalil. Don't need much, that's all it is. And Jacobs does a great job. By the time he gets downhill into the hole, all the blocks are secured. See, there's a hat on a hat. If we freeze it right here when he comes downhill, look, everyone is accounted for. There's not a free white jersey except for a safety coming in the hole, which is ideal on a running play. Last year, I got a chance to talk to this talented young man I want to talk about in this last play. I was inspired by the fact that he wanted to come in and work hard and prove everybody wrong. Maurice Hurst out of Michigan. Now, he led the team last year in sacks, and this year he's off to a pretty good start, along with number 91, Vincent Mayoya. The thing is, this last play is so important because not only does it close the game, but it also is a little level of redemption for him when they got an unnecessary roughness call, roughing the passer call earlier in the game, which gave the Bears a first down and could have cost the Raiders the game. Maurice Hurst right here, I'm going to circle, is going to beat three people. He's going to naturally beat the center. The guard's going to turn away for a split second. He's going to shoot the gap. And even when the running back tries to step up, they're all not going to be able to stop him. And he's going to be able to get to Chase Daniels for the sack. Now look how fast he gets in there. Before Chase Daniels even has a chance to set up, he's already in his face. There's three guys on him. Center can't control him. Guard can't control him. Running back can't control him. That's it, man. Game over. So my greatest takeaway from the London game is the fact that we've got a young, resilient team that still has fight in them. Even when it seems like the odds are against them. They're 3-2. Off to a great start. I don't think a lot of people gave credit for this team. This is a young team that's coming together. They filled the right tackle spot with Trenton Brown. He's doing well. Colton Miller in his second year is doing well. You got Josh Jacobs, a number of guys I can go down the line and talk about, including Maurice Hurst. And that to me is an inspiring future. Hey, they might not be gangbusters, but I tell you, this is a team that's never going to give up. And me as an old vet, I can appreciate that work ethic. Well, that does it for this week. I'll see you next time.